If you're seeing this, then I'm in Dominican Republic right now. I'm recording this before I go out because y'all know I usually drop Sundays, and this weekend I'll be in Dominican Republic. It is Monday, October 28th. And I was like, you know what, man, I got to do something, man. The subscribers have been subscribing. You know, I said that I'm going to try my best to drop every Sunday. So here we are. We dropped yesterday and I'm recording today. And I'm going to try to edit as much as possible today and tomorrow. Then it's getting flew out when I'm flying myself out. You know, I always want to come in and show y'all love because y'all show me love. So thank you to all the subscribers and everyone that likes the video and comments and all that good stuff. Let's start the show.
Ma'am, I should warn you, I do have the authority to make a citizen's arrest.
Taser, taser, taser!
I got people threatening my safety. I'm the security officer here.
You ain't a real cop, you a flashlight cop.
What it is, people, what they do. Welcome to Top Flight Security of the World. I am your host, your friendly neighborhood security guard, Flashlight. Welcome back, people. Welcome to all the new people that's seeing this, and welcome back to my guards, man. You already know my day ones. So, what are we going to be getting in today? Well, we got this comes from the Brinks, the armored truck sector of security today. So, let's get in today's video. Everyone knows that I worked for Brinks, the armored truck company, for a few years. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking about, so when people find out that you work for Brinks, you know, the first thing all that money. The first thing people say is, oh, I can't be trusted around all that money. Boy, if that was me, boy. No, it's not. No, you would not. Stop it. The feds ain't finna play with you. But I used to lie to people. It was because I didn't want them coming to rob me, you know, while I was on, you know, I wanted the word to spread. So when people would ask me, how is it, you know, working for armored truck, you know, you got hundreds of millions of dollars in your hand. How is it? I say, listen, man, first of all, you have to be the top elite to even work for Brinks, you know. Try to make myself more than what I was. The top elite, the Navy security, not Navy SEAL, Navy security. And I used to lie to people and tell them, boy, I'm just letting you know, in the back of that truck, we got a Gatling gun. I used to tell people, yeah, bro, we got a Gatling gun. So if you trying to rob us, both of the doors will open it up, and I'll be right there with the little Gatling gun. I used to lie so much. So that's a lie that I told people when I worked for Brinks. Why did I lie like that? I don't know. I couldn't come up with nothing else. Anyway, so today's clip got something to do with brakes. You know, so we're going to get into the video. You already know, on this side, we don't pause. And I got a clip for you. It's about 2 minutes and 40 seconds long. I seen a little bit of this clip. I seen maybe a few seconds, and I didn't want to watch it no more. I said, I want to save this and, you know, watch it with you guys. We're going to go over it without any further ado. I would like to entitle this video, God damn, Lego.
Federal investigators say it was an AirTag tracking device that led them to a home here at this intersection of 125th and Justine in Calumet Park. Court documents reveal one of the two suspects taken into custody was already wanted in connection with an armored truck robbery from last year.
It was crazy. I ain't never seen that many SWAT teams and FBIs.
Residents watching a massive scene unfold Tuesday in a neighborhood they say is usually pretty quiet.
I'm like, what is going on out here?
Authorities say it all started that morning when two suspects robbed a Brinks armored truck outside of Jewel Osco in Homewood, stealing about $1.1 million. Stashed in one of the stolen containers was an Apple AirTag tracking their movements.
They were created for lost goods, and Apple doesn't advertise them for like recovering stolen items, but they certainly are being used for that more and more.
According to a federal complaint filed Wednesday, investigators recommending 26-year-old Devontae Davis and 18-year-old Daryl Singleton be charged with armed robbery. Court docs show two guards went inside the store, and when one returned, Singleton allegedly pistol whipped him before the pair stole 7 plastic bins and 10 deposit bags of cash.
These banks and the armored cars, by extension, are insured by the FDIC, which makes it a federal crime.
Retired FBI agent and CEO of Veracity IIR, Doug Coons, isn't involved in the case, but can speak to the nature of these crimes he says are typically violent.
Even if somebody's not hurt, often guns are used or threatened.
Court documents show investigators eventually tracked the device to a home in Calumet Park where surveillance images showed the suspected robbers entering. Neighbor Vanessa tells us she knows people in that home but never knew of any issues before.
I'm just shocked. Let's say that.
Court documents show Davis, his girlfriend, and one other person exited the home while Singleton was found hiding in an attic next to a handgun. Investigators also found hundreds of thousands in cash hidden in the ceiling of the basement and under the insulation in the attic, along with the AirTag tracking device inside a Brinks bag, a Brinks deposit slip, and clothes matching the ones worn during the robbery.
I'm just surprised whatever was going on, I didn't see it.
Now that some people have been caught by some clever means here, perhaps that will be a deterrent.
The arrest's a double victory for the FBI, which has been looking for Singleton since last October after they say he was involved in an armed robbery of an armored truck and automated teller machine in Lansing. A crime authorities say he committed with his brother Corey Singleton and a juvenile, both caught after a pursuit and crash while Daryl remained on the run. Court documents also reveal it was about 1 hour between that armed robbery and when the suspects made it here to this home, according to that Apple AirTag device. Court records show Daryl Singleton is expected to appear in front of a judge on May 10th. Reporting in Calumet Park, Courtney Spinelli, WGN News.
Wow, you got caught by an Apple AirTag. First of all, when did they start doing this? So I'm thinking, so there are different branches at Brinks. You know, it's their Brinks is like global. So you'll have a few branches in Florida and, you know, California, New York. So there's different branches. Those different branches are ran by like different managers and people and stuff like that. I think one of the branch managers said, you know what? Let's order a bunch of Apple IDs, Apple GPS tracker things. I think that's what they call them, and put them in our bag. That's smart. I would have never thought of that. That's smart. Or did the guard see the guys coming, had one, and slipped it in there? I ain't gonna say that. It's certain security things that I've been working for Brinks for a long time. I don't want to say because that'll potentially put those guys in danger, but wow. So this guy already hit up a Brinks truck before with his brother. So what you saw there, that was the ATM. They was going to the ATM. A lot of guys get hit at the ATM because, well, first of all, I didn't do ATMs at Brinks. I was a regular messenger at Brinks, And then I trained people at Brinks. When I worked for Loomis, I did everything. I was a messenger, trainer. I worked, and I did ATMs. I hated ATMs because you're out in the open. You know, it's no secret that when you go to an ATM and you open up that safe and you're trying to get that money out there, there are specific ways you're supposed to try to ensure your safety, to try to cut down on things like this. Some people do it, some people don't. I won't say what those steps are, but even then, the way they trained you, the very same steps, you're still not safe because you're out in the open. That's once that safe to that ATM is open, the wolves are coming. And there's been time to where, man, I'll be in a bad area and I'm changing the ATMs and I'm trying to change it in my head like this. I'm all messing up because I got to keep an eye out. People looking at me. What's that meme from the Baby Boy movie when Snoop Dogg rolled down the window? You're like, that's what was happening to me. People were looking at me, looking at me like a piece of meat. And so that was the first thing. So these guys already hit a ATM. It looks like they caught the brother, but the other brother got away. They robbed the Brinks truck for the second time, got caught by the Apple AirTag. To that house, the neighbor say, I'm mad because I ain't seen nothing. You want a little bit of that money, you know. And they stuffed the money in the attic. I mean, wow, Apple AirTag. Here's what a lot of people don't know. As a matter of fact, a lot of people do know. I just think people forget or they just don't care. Money has a serial number on it. Every piece of bill or note that goes through some type of processing, that bill, that specific note, whether it's $1, a $2 bill, $5 bill, 10, 50, 100, gets recorded. Technology is good, so good that if the feds wanted to, they could pick out any note or bill that's been in circulation. I'm sure they got something to type in, and it'll tell you everywhere that dollar traveled. Because so stores, Brinks and armored truck companies, whatever, they pick up at stores. That same money that you spent, spent. I think that's the correct. The same money that you, I want to say spent so bad. The same money that you gave your dollar to that cashier, that money goes at the end, whatever they do, they thing goes into a bag and it's given to the armored truck worker. The armored truck worker takes that bag, take it back to the facility, and then it is getting processed to whatever that grocery store bank with, and then it's recorded. So they know where that bill came from, you know, probably what date, who knows. And so when you rob a armored truck, and let's say you're successful at it, you get the bill and then you go spending the money. Well, congratulations, you just created a You go spend that money. Once that money gets recorded again, there is going to be like a red flag pops up. Hey, this is one of the notes of the bills that was took from the armored truck. Now the feds can starting to pinpoint exactly, close in on you. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. So, all in all, people, don't go robbing people. Just don't. Man, that is crazy. A Apple AirTag. I would have never thought of that, and it's so simple. That's like, I would have never thought of that. Man, they're getting smart. I don't do that type of work anymore. So, hey man, look. If you enjoy the content, enjoy what you're seeing, what you're hearing here, you want to interact with me, go ahead. You can hit me up we're on TikTok, we're on Facebook, we're on X. What else we on? TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So go ahead, hit me up. Go ahead and give your boy a nice follow or subscribe. We over here rocking. Shouts out to the guards, man. Shouts out to all the security guards, man. I know that you're not really being shown love out there. I know this because I'm security, and I know exactly what you're going through. I'm here to tell you that I see you. Thank you for your service, and thank you for what you do out there. If ain't anybody told you that, Flashlight did. In the words of the great philosopher Patti LaBelle, somebody loves you, baby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, don't forget. Don't you forget either. Guard your family. Guard yourself. Guard your friends. Shouts out to the guards and the guardettes. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
You a flashlight cop.
If you're reading this, it's too late.